Possibly. I mean, and that can complicate stuff if you're not able to, if you're not able to like really don't know what you want and you're trying to do like, well, we'll try to keep it casual or something. Like, yeah, that could, I could see that just like getting real ugly real fast. You know, it would not come as a surprise. It wouldn't come as a surprise to me because like, I don't take chicken for someone who's like really and honestly, like I don't care about that. It was all like the scripting and that stupid chargeback hustle they ran away to do. Like that made no sense. Well, I mean, it made sense, but it was so obvious what they were doing, and it was just like, guys, cut the drama. It's not really helping the case, but they were very much into trying to sell it that way. And that's like one of the early things in the RV trip, which I think everyone's kind of forgotten about. Where like, if the writing wasn't on the wall by then, and that was the second day, like enlightening. Chargeback hustle? Okay, if you were there's a period in time when we were waiting for the RV. We're in LA. We're waiting for the RV to get repaired. We go down to this one place. It's pretty much dead. We leave to go do IRL on the strip. When we're on the strip, well, before we get to where we're going, Chicken and Jacob are like, no, just pull over now. Now they've been texting or chatting on Discord the whole time. We're riding there, not really saying anything. And then we pass, I think, someone they needed to correspond with in order to conduct this ridiculous scam. And they're like, just stop the car. I gotta pee. I gotta get out. And they both run off, not to be seen for like a couple hours. And then when we get back, or when we finally, we walk around a bit. Blade finds a couch on the sidewalk, but then we run into Chicken again, and he's pretty high. And then dude's like, this other dude we run into is like, hey, we got, we gotta run. We gotta go pick some stuff up. And Chicken's like, he's like, I can't tell you what it is. And you'll notice he does this a lot. He'll either mute his stream or make you mute your stream, or like text you something to tell you like that he's going to get drugs, basically. And he's like, oh, we're getting coke. And I'm like, oh, okay, why don't you just say that out loud? And he's just like, he's all cagey about it. So then we're just like, well, just go do your shit, or we'll go do this later. And he's like, no, I gotta go now. I gotta jump on this. And then it's like, okay, cool. He's like, just wait. Just park the car and wait for me. And I'm like, this shit's gonna take way longer than that. Everyone's fucking done for tonight. We've been walking around for 3 hours plus. And we're just calling it here. And he's like, okay, fine. We'll call you when I'm done. And I'm like, cool, we'll come back and get you. I'm gonna get these guys back. So Max drives back to the Airbnb we're at. And then, like, a third of the way there, Jacob starts texting like, oh, Chicken's in trouble, something wrong is going on, there's some bad stuff going on. And like, I saw the people, and like, oh, there was this whole other thing when we were like, when Chicken's like, no, I gotta get this stuff. Like, we're like, just get in the car, dude, just get in the car. Fuck this. Why are you going with these people? They're not trustworthy. We're trying to get you out of here. And he's just like, no, man, I gotta get this stuff. He's fucking high or playing high, I'm not sure which. And we're just like, dude, don't go with those people. This is all gonna end bad. So, like 30 minutes later, Jacob's like, Chicken's in trouble. And we're like, well, is he done with what he's doing yet? And he's like, I don't know what's going on. Another like hour or so goes by, and Jacob's like, come get us. And we're on this corner of the street. Freaking, it's all bad or whatever. He's being vague about it. We get back, and like, I'm texting him. I'm like, okay, well, if you all are in real big trouble, like you said, if you don't immediately get in the car when I get there and drive away, and there's just a bunch more of this bullshit trying to get you to come with us, then, just screw you guys. So we get there, and chickens, like, oh, I was robbed. They got everything out of my bank account. You remember this, yeah. Then this was the night he lost his $1,600. And like, as soon as we were there, and like the guy who like was supposedly the guy helping him, but well, he was the guy helping them do the scam. He wasn't the guy who robbed them allegedly, but he was like the guy who they were using to get the money out of Chicken's account. So he got a cut, we assume, and then in the morning they called PayPal and just like, oh, I was robbed, someone got this out of my account, and then PayPal charged him back the thing to give him the money. I'm like, oh, that's like the whole next day I'm like, so what, you know, it worked, why, you know, you guys did this chargeback. So I'm talking to Jacob, and Jacob's like, no, we didn't do that, man, we didn't do that. I'm like, yeah, you obviously did. He's like, no, I mean, I've done that before, like, I know how that works, but I'm like, I would have not have admitted to that just then. So he's like, but that's not what we did. No. I'm like, okay, dude, we got the money back, the RV's paid for, but, like, you know, the repairs are paid for on the RV, we're good, but, like, that was a lot of bullshit to put us through just to make this kind of, like, contrived thing happening that wasn't really happening. It was pretty obvious from the outside that this was like you guys trying to hustle everyone else and not actually Chicken getting robbed. Like, if anyone had any kind of, even if he got like that works in multiple ways. Like, oh, now get some sympathy donation. Oh, now he feels like he can play this victim angle so that people are more inclined to side with him on decisions he makes, no matter how bad they are. And like, it was just like, it was so friggin' suspicious from day zero out there. And then, yeah, Jacob going along with that, just like, Jacob, that guy just got you to be an accessory to grand larceny, man. That's pretty serious. Like, what is it? No, it's larceny. Anything over 1,000 is larceny. Anything over 10,000 is grand larceny. So it's like, well, that's a serious charge, man. You don't want to get caught up in that kind of thing.